Day everyone, welcome to my channel RKPM Studio. I have bring a very good series on Blender 3.3. This series is for the beginner to advanced learner. Without wasting time, let's start with the first lesson on Blender 3.3. As you are aware that it is free software and you can go to Blender site and download it from where. So I am just going to this. I'm going to the Google. Just write down here Blender. This is the first site, blender.org. Just go to here, and here you can see the build to last first long-term support 3.0 series is here. Discover Blender LTS. Just click on this blend download Blender 3.3. Just download it from here. Once you download and install it by right click, then you will get the Blender here. So you just search here Blender, or you can get the shortcut on the desktop also. Just click on this and here you are. So once you come here, you will get this particular screen, and here you will get few options. You have the 2D animation, sculpting, VFX, video editing. So all these option we will go in a detail. So first we will see what is the you know the basic things we can do in this, and then we will go to into the advanced level. So I just click outside, it will go. So this is the GUI, graphical user interface, which you will get in the Blender first. So I'm just taking it little bit here. So when you come first here, so you will get these windows. Any times you open, then you will get this much. So if you see, there are main three things. The one is this one. This is we call is 3D viewport. Second is outliner. This is outliner, and third thing is the property bar. So in outliner you will get all the you know components or the objects you have on the your layout. So you have the camera, you have your cube here, and you have the light. So suppose if you delete, suppose something you delete, then it will go. Suppose I delete the light. So how I can delete the light? You just right click on this and you can delete. So I hope you understand. So you got only camera and cube. So this whatever object you create here, it will come here and you can control over that, and you can directly select by here also. So we will see many other way to select the objects and everything. So first we will understand what is this one. So I hope we are clear on this. Second thing is the property. So whatever component is there or object is there, that your property bar would be there. So there are so many options. We will see one by one each and everything, but first we just understand what it is. So it tell you about the property of your object, and here there are so many options. We will learn these particular options like modifier, you know and how to add the modifier. So one most important thing which we see here, that is output properties. So in output, suppose whatever you make here on this, so you have to select one output file, how you are going to take your output. So by default what it is, position or location where you are going to save. So by default it saves here, but you can choose from like from here wherever you want to put your particular video or format of that particular file. So we will see what are the other format. So this is the file extension. So file extension, there are different file extension, png, gpg. Okay, so for if you want only like a picture, or so you can save in png format or gpg, jpeg. And if you want to save in the video format, then these are the three formats which you can select on this. Okay, and it will be your video files. Okay, EWR, these are all output video format, but you can go with this and it is fine enough. So these are the things. I think we are finished with this. Now we will go here. If you see here on this, so there are many options here like file, edit. So file, in file we will go. Suppose if you want to open new file, then you can go. This is normal as you use in ppt Microsoft ppt, or you use in other you know AutoCAD or CATIA, any other software. So it is normal, nothing to tell in this. Then you can save and save as, and you can import or export. We will go how, when, and how we are going to use all these extension and what is the importance of this. So as of now, you just new open, save and save as. These are the three things you have to aware of this thing. So now if you see here, this is your something written like object mode. So there are many other mode also, like object mode, edit mode, sculpt mode, vertex paint, weight paint, texture paint. Okay, all these are there. So first we will see only these two modes, and later we will go all these things. So object mode and edit mode. If I am putting in object mode, so these are the options which you will get here. If you select any other mode like edit mode, so then you will get some other options also, which we will see in the detail in coming videos. So first we will see only the object mode. There is a shortcut of going in this mode also, edit mode. So you just click on the tab, then you will come here. Okay, so this is about the modes. We will see this thing also. So first after that we will see here few things are there. So these are the things where you can see your objects in a very controlled way. So if you, this is gizmo. So in this, if you click and you, then you can see your object in any way. Okay, okay, you see. Other than this, what is the other option? You can put your middle roller, okay, middle button of your mouse, and then hold it, and then you can also see like this. Okay, then this is the zoom in, zoom out. You just click on this and you can go like zoom in, zoom out. Other than this, you can use this one, your mouse middle button. So up and down you can do that is also. This is your pen, move. Okay, the whole screen you can move here and there. Then this is your camera, so which I have already told. So this is the, you can see your object in a camera view. Okay, if you go again click on this, you can come out on this. The shortcut of this is 0 on numpad, you see. Okay, so whatever I am doing here, you are not able to see. To see all these things, so we have, you can see here one arrow is coming here, right? So you can click on this. If you are not able to do, you just put n. So here it will come your property windows. This is also a property window. It will show your location, rotation, scale, dimensions. So I'm just going to do one more thing here. I want to start the screencast key. How to add all these things? These are the add-ons we will see in the next class. So I'll just show, and if you see my add-on has come here. I'm just going to increase the text size and mouse. Okay, so you can see. So if I'm left clicking, then you can see here. If I'm you know putting the middle button, then you can see here. And then if I'm putting the right, then you can see here. So I hope you are clear. And if you want to you know close this window, then just again you put n. So here you are getting this. Whatever I am doing from the my keyboard, you will get here. You see. So if I put the two times, then it will show the cross too. So I think it is very much clear. So this is all about, we have discussed about zoom, we have discussed about pan, move, we have discussed about camera, and this is the perspective view and orthographic projection. So you might have listened the perspective view. The perspective view is nothing but where you see your object from some more distance and you get some perspective of that. So I'll just click on this. You see here. So generally we will keep this in a normal. Okay, so this is all about this one. This we have finished here. Suppose one more thing I'm just telling you. So suppose you are on this side of this, okay, cube, and you are not able to identify whether I am down or, so you can see here your z axis is in upper, your minus z axis in your y. This is minus y, x, minus y, x. So if you see minus x, if I am clicking, so it is going the minus x direction of that one. Okay, so suppose if minus z I will do, then it will go the bottom of that. You see, you got what I am trying to say. So if you want to go to the positive, then what you have to do, you just again. So this is your camera and everything it came. So I hope you understood this one. Other way of going the up and down, I will explain in in this. So here there are some four views are there. So to see your object in a different views, you can click on this. You can select your object, and you might have seen the viewport setting view. So this is the wireframe. Wireframe is something when you want to select the particular vertex or something, then you need wireframe. So suppose you see here, if I want to select this one, then I have to be in wireframe. Okay, I will show you how to select the vertex and all those things in selection. Okay, so it will show you the actual, that how actual the geometry has been made. So generally we work on the solid. Now coming to the shading, where you color your object and you want to see, then you can see here. So I'll just show you one example. Mm, So I'm just going in the solid, then I'm going into the material. This is the material property, and I'm just going to give one color to it. Okay, so suppose I want to give it blue color. Okay, but you are not able to see here, right? Correct? Or you are not able to see here also, right? But where you can see this color, you can see in this. If I click on this, then you will able to see this. I hope you understand what I am trying to say by this. Okay, then there is a one other view, that is rendering. So rendering is the view when you are going to see your object, that how exactly it is, okay, by using the light and all that. So right now light is not there, so you are not able to see it properly. It is like some darkness on that you, or whatever view you are seeing in this condition, that is the exactly in your video or video it will come, okay, whatever view you are seeing in this, okay. So I just go here. I think this all the four options you have understood. Now coming to this palette, okay. So here you can see the select box. So you just click on this and you just select. So this is the selection, okay. So in selection there are other options also, right? One is new selection, other one is extend existing selection, then subtract existing selection, then invert existing selection, and final one is the intersect existing selection. So to see all these selection views, we will just do one thing. So first I am going to by shift D, okay, shift plus D, I'm just going to copy this object. This is the shortcut. And if you see, you can move here and there, but most of the time you have to do with the Z axis or X axis or Y axis. Otherwise you put your you know object anywhere and you will not be able to define. Suppose I put here, you see how it went. So this is what we don't want generally, okay. If you want, in that case you just go with the Z axis and X axis, okay. I'm just control Z, okay. I'm just selecting this, shift D, then I will click on X axis. So you can copy your object in X axis. So I just put here, then again shift D, then Y axis, suppose Y axis, then you can put on Y axis. If you want to put on Z axis, one second, shift D, then Z axis, Z axis. You are able to put different position, okay. So now we will see the selection. We were on the selection, that how these four options we are going to use. So the first thing is the rectangular mode, that you can select like this, like this. Okay, the second one is the existing selection. What is this? What is the meaning of this? Suppose you have selected two, okay, and you are going with the normal mode and you want to select this one, then you are not able to select this one, correct? You are able to select, but your both the previous two selection has gone. But what you want, you want all these selection to be here and you want to select one more also. Then you just go to this mode, that is extend existing selection, and you just select this one. Then these all would be with you, and again it will extend this selection, so all other will be selected. This is the one thing. I think you are clear what I am trying to say here. Then other one is the subtract the exit. So suppose I have selected this one, okay, and I want to use this subtract. Then I just click on this. Then all other will be subtracted and only this one will be left. Okay. Then select this one. Then we will go to the invert existing selection. Suppose, so if you are going with this, you will not be. So I have selected this one all, and you want to invert the existing selection. Suppose I want this one only will selected, all others should be you know deselect. So I have click on this. So you see all other deselected and this one only selected. So this is also clear. I will just go here. then I will select. Then there is a intersect the existing selection. So in this, this is nothing but, so suppose you have the selection and you want to use this one, then it will select the particular, okay. So I hope you got my point what I am trying to say. So this is all about the, you know selection. So uh, in this selection there are other factors also which I will tell you. So if you press it little bit on left hand key, then there is a tweak. So tweak is nothing but it, you can select like this, okay. Then other one is select box, which you have the select box like this, but you are not able to select. You know why? Because I have choose this mode. So you have to go here and then you have to perform this, then you will be able to select. Then you are going to with this select the circle. Select circle is nothing but wherever you are going to, moving hovering your mouse, then you will be able to select this one. Then we are going to select this one. So first I will just deselect, then I will show you this, sorry, this last option, select the lasso. So this is nothing but wherever you are going, then you will able to select, okay. So I think all the selection, so most of the time you will get, you will use this one only, the select box. So we will keep this select box. Then you have the cursor. So first I delete this one, all this you select and delete. Suppose you want to create some, object on the basis of position of this cursor, okay. So suppose I put this cursor here, so this particular cursor, so you are not able to move right now. But if you click on this and you want to move this cursor here and you want to create on this position any component or object, then you can create. So suppose this particular cursor has been there, then you have to shift plus a. Shift plus a, whenever I'm saying plus a, plus a means nothing but you have to keep your shift hold and then click on a, okay. Then you have to just press the a, then you go to add, and in this there is a first option mesh, and you want to create something, okay. Suppose cube you want to create, or circle you want to create, or you want to create cylinder. So suppose wherever your cursor would be there, then particular object will be created at that position. So I will tell you one more time. So we have selected this cursor and I want to keep move this cursor here, okay, or here, okay, on this position, and on this position I want to create some other object. So a shift a, then you have to do the shift a, then you have to go to the cylinder cone, suppose cone I, then you can see here it has been created. So I hope you understood what is the meaning of this one. So I just delete the other thing, okay. Suppose there are move, the next option. So move the move shortcut is G, okay. So suppose I want to move this particular, you know cube here and there. So I will just select this and I will click on this. So here you will get the, you know this triangle, axis. We call it coordinate axis, and you have this options. If you want to move in z axis, you can click on this. If you want to move in y direction, then you can move this. If you want to move in X direction, then you can move this. Okay, suppose you want to keep it at the same position wherever it was. So I have told you the property window, so you just click on N, then your property window will come. Okay, so here it is showing this one, so you have no need to you know so this one you have to just go to the item, and then you have to just put your location. Suppose I want 00 location, so 00, it will be in 00. Okay, so you can make it in the same position. Okay, I just click again N, press the N button on keyboard, and then I will, this property window will, once you move this action, then there is a one, you know window or pop-up comes downside also. So you just click on this, and here also you can just make the changes. X-axis how much you want to, in y-axis you can change the direction also. Okay, orientation is global, and axis is ortho x. Okay, you can change this axis also, but as of now we will not change anything. We will understand this global axis and local axis in the coming videos, how we use and where we should use. Okay, so I am just clicking on N. So if you see here, this is not the on the this one, so my box is on a same position now. Okay, what is the shortcut? So shortcut, you just select on this, you just, so here first I will go here, then select this, and then press G. If you press G, then you can, by your mouse you can move here and there this particular object. Okay, but as I told you earlier also, that you have to move generally on a certain axis, either x axis, y axis. If you move somewhere else, then you will not be able to identify that particular object where it has gone. So I just click, press the X, so you see, in X direction. If I press the Y, then it would be on Y direction. If I press the Z, then it would be on Z direction. So I hope you got my point, what I'm trying to say. So you have to, this is the basic procedure for each and every command when you are using this one. So suppose I go, we have finished the move, then I will go with the rotate. Okay, so rotate shortcut is R. Okay, from here also you can use. So once first select this one, and then you can rotate it. You see, around the x-axis you want to rotate, then you can rotate. Around the y-axis you want to rotate, you can rotate like this. Okay, if you want to rotate around the z-axis, then you can rotate like this. Okay, the shortcut is same, and here also this you can get this thing, that how much angle it has been rotated. Okay, so the shortcut of this particular rotate is R. Then, so first I will just go to selection box, then select, then R. Okay, and then you go to your, okay, if I click on x-axis, then I can rotate it on x-axis. Okay, if I put on y-axis, then on y-axis you can rotate. So this is how you can do the same thing, okay, with this command also. So I will just go to the N, then I will just rotation also. If you want to make it 0, then you can make it 0. Okay, so it will come in the its original position. Okay, I hope you understand this one. Rotate, then scale it. So scale it, the same thing. So you just click on this and your coordinate axis will come. Then if you want to scale it on y-axis, then you can scale it on y-axis. If you want to scale it on z-axis, you can scale it on z-axis. If you want to, then x-axis. Okay, and the shortcut of this is S. Okay, so suppose I put S. Okay, then you can go this way. Okay, how much scale you want to do, you can do. Okay, you can make it small also, like this. Okay, and if we suppose in scale in shortcut you want to use the um, x-axis and y-axis, S. Okay, then X, the same whatever I have told you in move, then you have to use the same thing. Okay, then if you want to use the y-axis, then press on Y, then it will go to the y-axis. Okay, and but first you have to put press the S, then only it can Z, then Z. Okay, I think we have finished the move, rotate and scale. Then we come with the this one, transform. So we use very less transform. So transform is nothing but rotate, move and scale you can do at once. Okay, so first I will just do it, the 0 0 scale. uh, Scale, in scale I could put the 2 here, 2. I cannot put 0 0, you know, right? It's 2. Here I can put 0. I hope. Okay, so I'll just try this transform. I just click on this. So you can see here. So suppose I want to rotate, I can rotate like this. If I want to move it, I can move it like this. Okay. Uh, if I want to scale it, I can scale it like this. Okay. Inside you have to, select this one for move. So you might have you are able to see here two things. One is the arrow and this one is the dot in a cube side. So you can click on this and then you can stretch it. So you can do all these three operation in a single command. So this is transform. Now we will just go to control Z. If I go to control Z, it would take more time. I can go with the 0 0 2 2 2. Yeah, 4 will go 0. Okay, let's see the, this is nothing but a pencil. You want to make it anything, you can write anything. You want to make it axis, you can make like this. Okay, this is the measure point, the measurement. If you want to do measurement, then you just click on this. Okay, and then select one point and you can do the measurement of on this. Okay, so I'll just show you. Uh, you take from this one and you just click on this one. Okay, I will show you those things also, that how exactly you can choose the vertex and other things. So there is a mode where you can exactly choose your vertex and the face. So as I told you earlier, that is the edit mode. Okay, so I'll just go to the edit mode and you just use the this one. Okay, this one is the select mode. As of now only you understand, and then I will go to measure then I will select this vertex to this vertex. Okay, then you will get the exact value, correct? This value to this value. Okay, so going to the other thing. So suppose as I was telling to in the edit mode, suppose you are going to in edit mode and you want to select some face. So you can select this face. You want to select some vertex, you can select the sorry, vertex, this one. Okay, you can see here, and you can then you can choose here like this. Okay, how exactly we have to select here, that I will tell you in the, I mean, suppose you want to select the edge, you can select the edge like this. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So we will see the edit mode in detail later. Okay, now coming to the this one, the add cube. Add cube is nothing but, suppose you want to create one cube, so you just click on this, then leave here, then you can go like this is the plane you are making, right? Okay, so here there is nothing z. If you want to increase in z, you can check from you know on some particular distance location you want to create, then you can create like this. Okay, one more time we will see this one. So here we will go. Okay, like this. Also, if you want to you know go, you can go like this also. You can create the plane also, cube also. It depends on you. You can create on some distance also. So this is all about this palette. We will see the other things in coming you know